Hi Petals, I'm Eloise, your Blow Garden TV host, and welcome to the BGTV series. We hope you enjoyed the promo video and the behind the scenes video. If you haven't seen those videos, they will be linked down below. So if you're wondering what Blow Garden TV is, we're basically going to be creating loads of really fun videos and content for you guys. So if that sounds good to you, then make sure you stay along for the journey. In the next clip, you will see Lauren and Paul Webster, the owners of Blow Garden, telling you all our Blow Garden secrets, how the idea came about, their 10-year goal, their favourite thing about being the owners, their worst thing about being the owners, their biggest learning curve, and why we are so different from the rest. So I hope you enjoy this video. Make sure to stay tuned to the end because there's some seriously hilarious bloopers. I really enjoyed editing this video. But without further ado, let's roll on Lauren and Paul.
Hi, I'm Lauren.
And I'm Paul.
And we're the owners of Blow Garden. Blow Garden is a luxury hair and makeup brand that we created. We provide blow dries, styling, updos and makeup.
I mean, what we really wanted to do is create a fun, enjoyable sort of luxury environment experience where you can come, relax, not be rushed at all, sort of enjoy it with your friends really.
So in my previous job I travelled a lot to America where a blow dry bar is a really popular concept. I was just walking down the street one day, I looked into a particular store and saw that blow dries was all they was offering. I thought that this was such a good idea, and where we live there is nothing like that around here that was being offered at the time. For a night out I would travel from one place to another to get my hair and makeup done, and it would literally take me all day. I just thought if you had one place that you could go to have this done, it would be perfect. So I told Paul about it.
I mean, I'm a real sucker for a good business idea, so Lauren obviously came back from work, told me about it. It sounded like a great sort of concept, so I went out there with our oldest daughter Malia to visit Lauren for a couple of weeks. We went to one of the blow dry bars out there, and it really seemed like a great concept, so we sort of came back and then developed it from there really.
The idea has always been to have more than one salon. We really wanted it to be a case of if somebody was to walk past the Blow Garden, they would look in the window and they would know exactly what it is. Every salon that we have would have its own standout feature to make it unique, but they would all look similar.
Yeah, we really wanted to develop a brand that would be recognised as we grow as a business, on the sort of level of Pretty Little Thing or Boohoo, where you'd see the PLT, you know straight away what that is. Same with the BG logo, the imaging, the colours and everything around it. We really spent a lot of time sort of focusing on that and developing it. As a brand, it's more than just a salon. Obviously we've got BGTV, which is growing. We're looking at training schools potentially, rolling out our own product lines in the future. There's a lot of exciting things to come for Blow Garden, that's for sure. I mean, really, the 10-year plan is ultimately I'd love to have 10 salons. We'd love to open one a year. Obviously, we started with Maidstone year 1, opened Westmoreland year 2. We're currently working and looking at plans to expand out across the counties. Ultimately, I'd love to have blow dry bars all across the UK one day.
So I think the goal is 1,000 blow dries a week, isn't it?
Yeah, 1,000 blow dries a week would be a great target to achieve one day.
Per salon?
Per salon, are you for real?
So we knew that we really wanted to stand out from everybody else, and we liked the idea of having name styles. I came up with the idea of naming our styles after flowers, just because they're pretty, they're glamorous, like everything that we are achieving here. We also knew that we wanted our standout feature for the first store in Maidstone to be a flower wall. Something that was really Instagrammable, that people would want to come and stand in front of and take their photos. That's why we came up with flowers. Yeah,
I mean, we've just launched our new promo video that's really sort of showcases the talents of our team, and it's sort of the launch of our new slogan, Blossom into Beauty, which goes along with all of that.
So in our salons we partner with some really top-end brands. We have Label M, Nano Keratin, Tatty Lashes. In the beginning, we worked really hard to find a brand that would set us apart from everybody else and go hand in hand with what we were trying to achieve.
For me, it was really about building partnerships with other brands that have a similar sort of vision to us in terms of our image, the level of standard and care that we expect, and the potential future growth of the business. Label M have been a really great brand, really supportive. They provided us a lot of training. We've recently had the opportunity to send Zoe, our brand manager, along to London Fashion Week. She had to audition with a number of other stylists selected from other salons. She got through, got the opportunity to work backstage, preparing the models for the catwalk, and it's something we hopefully are going to roll out with other stylists as well, potentially in the future for future fashion weeks. It's a really great experience for our team.
The hardest thing to date has definitely been recruitment.
Yeah, I mean, the biggest challenge really has been finding the right people to deliver the vision that we have. We've worked really hard over the last 2 years, and we've got like an amazing team behind us now. And as we grow, we continue to recruit and find those special people really. And it's why we've learned that it's so important to really give back to our employees as well, in terms of training, incentives, benefits for them, really to sort of nurture and develop their talents as well, as part of being part of the Blow Garden family, as we call it.
So at Blow Garden we're different because we only offer a small amount of services, because we really want to make sure that of those services that we are offering, that we are really the best at what we do.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people do come in and ask us, oh, why don't you do cutting, colouring, extensions, etc. We really do just want to focus on being the best at what we do, that being blow dries, styling, makeup experts, and that's what we're going to stick to, and that's our brand.
Yeah, I mean, we just really want to be a cut above the rest and be recognised as the UK's #1 blow dry bar.
So here's some fun questions to make it a bit more light-hearted.
The biggest high to date would definitely be the launch night of Maidstone. I had a 9-day-old baby. I was extremely emotional, but it was so great to have so many friends and families there celebrating the opening of this store and journey with us.
What was your biggest low?
The amount of time that it meant that Paul would not be with us as a new family, and the amount of time that was invested into making Maidstone Salon what it is.
Bless you. My biggest high was definitely launch night. Both of us had nearly spent a year, I'd say, almost, in the making, the brand, the construction, the design, the staff, everything. Like a massive joint effort of emotion. Having Sophia, our second daughter, literally, like I said, 9 days before we opened and launched the salon. Lauren was literally walking around as big as anything, about to drop, in the middle of a building site, making decisions on positions of things and colours and stuff, and that all just came together on one night. Finally, we were literally painting the windows an hour before the launch night started, so that it was just an amazing achievement and relief to finally see it all come together, and all of our hard work and your hard work sort of pay off. Biggest low, I would say, is spending about 6 months of my life in the basement, which we had all sorts of construction issues with, in there every night after work, working away to get that sorted, which obviously took me away from my family a lot. Tough time, but we got through it and got it all done.
Okay, so 100% my favourite thing about being the owner of Blow Garden is the fact that I can get my hair and makeup done whenever I want to.
I would say, in terms of the team that we built, that literally, like, we call it the Blow Garden family, and it really is, like, we've got a really great team of girls. Everyone has a laugh, works hard, everyone's really sort of invested in it. And also to see Lauren really put her all into something that she's really passionate about, and see it become a success. Having to deal with about 15 women constantly. Only joking.
Definitely the amount of time that it actually takes up in our life. I think a lot of people would look at it and think, oh, it's just a hair salon. How can it take up so many hours of your day? It just does. It's something that has definitely taken over our lives, and even though that can be looked upon as a bad thing, it's also a good thing because we really do just put everything that we have into it.
And it is worth it in the end. My worst thing is having to do DIY jobs. Bad enough at home, but now I'm like, have to do DIY in the salons when something breaks and has to be fixed as well. Hopefully one day we'll have a handyman for those jobs. That'd be great as we get bigger and more salons.
But how are you going to answer this?
I don't answer it. Doesn't have to be on me, does it?
My favourite style would have to be a blossom, which is a wave, in particular a beachy wave. It's like a dressed up style, but also can be dressed down, and it's just edgy. I like it.
My favourite style, I'm going to go with the Lily, which is our name for an updo. Some of the updos that the girls are creating in the salon are just unreal, especially the advanced updos that we started doing. How they create those is just beyond me, and the finished looks are amazing. I
love having something that we share that we're so passionate about. However, it is very testing, and I know that the girls would tell you that when we sit there and have meetings, we do not stop at telling each other what we think about each other's point of view. It can be hard at times, but I do love working with you.
Oh, thanks. I'd say the same. Like, I think it's only driven by both of our passion for it. We both put so much into it. When we have an opinion, we tend to stick to it, and that can mean that we have a difference of opinion, and we can argue quite a bit. But yeah, it's only because we both really believe in it and really want to push it. But it is great to be able to share a passion in business together. And obviously we both bring our unique ideas and skills to it, which complement each other, I hope. That's a wrap. Hi guys. Oh, hello.
And I just thought.
And I just thought, it just came to me.
Right.
Light bulb.
Right, just wait.
Edit. Take 5.
Come on, Lauren. Why? Why did we do this? I don't like that bit.
Just relax a bit more. Just leave it rolling. I can't do this one. Start the bit.
I hate the way I talk.
Just relax. Take 2, take 3, boom. Oh.